1. A master plumber is mentoring apprentices on code compliance. Which adult learning principle should guide him when explaining complex code provisions? A. Emphasize rote memorization of plumbing codes. B. Relate code provisions to real-world installation scenarios. C. Focus only on theoretical principles of design. D. Require independent research without guided instruction. 2. When evaluating an apprentice's ability to install a sanitary drainage system, which evaluation method best measures both knowledge and performance? A. Multiple choice written test. B. Oral questioning on design principles. C. Practical skills demonstration with checklist. D. Peer feedback session. 3. In curriculum development for a Master Plumber Exam review course, which component ensures regulatory compliance is addressed? A. A workshop on customer relations. B. Integration of updated plumbing code references. C. Case studies on workplace communication. D. Mentoring modules on leadership styles. 4. An apprentice struggles to understand backflow prevention. Which communication technique should the master plumber use to enhance comprehension? A. Deliver a long lecture on pressure principles. B. Demonstrate a backflow preventer in action. C. Assign reading without discussion. D. Ask the apprentice to memorize definitions. 5. During an evaluation, the master plumber wants to assess apprentices' ability to identify code violations in real installations. What is the best tool? A. Scenario-based case studies. B. Multiple-choice theoretical questions. C. Short answer quizzes. D. Oral self-reflection interviews. 6. A master plumber designs a mentoring program. To ensure adult learners remain engaged, he should: A. Provide one-way lectures with no interaction. B. Relate content to apprentices' daily plumbing experiences. C. Avoid questions and answers to save time. D. Limit instruction only to textbook-based learning. 7. When preparing test items for the Master Plumber test, which question type best evaluates higher-order problem-solving skills? A. True-false questions. B. Matching terms with definitions. C. Case-based application scenarios. D. Fill-in-the-blank items. 8. An apprentice is being evaluated on regulatory compliance. Which assessment task is most effective? A. Ask them to list penalties for violations. B. Have them draft a compliant plumbing layout plan. C. Require memorization of plumbing code sections. D. Discuss hypothetical customer complaints. 9. In creating curriculum for apprentices, which principle aligns with adult learning theory? A. Focus on instructor-led lectures only. B. Emphasize passive note-taking. C. Encourage problem-solving using real job site challenges. D. Reduce opportunities for discussion. 10. Which communication method is most effective when teaching safety protocols in plumbing work? A. Technical jargon without clarification. B. Demonstration combined with clear verbal explanation. C. Silent handouts with safety lists. D. Peer-to-peer discussion without supervision. 11. To comply with regulatory standards, a master plumber mentoring program must include: A. Record keeping of apprentice training hours. B. Discussions on customer satisfaction surveys. C. Encouragement of peer mentorship without oversight. D. Exclusion of safety-related topics. 12. When evaluating learning outcomes, which technique ensures fairness and reliability? A. Informal verbal questioning during breaks. B. Structured rubrics for performance-based tasks. C. Asking only opinion-based questions. D. Allowing apprentices to self-grade. Tier 10. Apprentices showed difficulty in applying hydraulic calculations. According to adult learning principles, what should the master plumber do? A. Provide worked examples and practice problems. Require memorization of formulas without application. C. Assign textbook reading only. D. Withhold feedback until final assessment. 14. A curriculum for plumbing apprentices should include which element to align with mentoring techniques? A. Opportunities for guided hands-on practice. B. Exclusive use of lecture-based instruction. C. Elimination of peer collaboration. D. Minimal supervision to promote independence. 15. A master plumber notices apprentices are disengaged during code compliance lectures. Which strategy best improves engagement? A. Use interactive case studies with real violations. B. Increase the lecture length with more details. C. Remove question and answer time. D. Focus only on memorization drills. 16. Which evaluation method best assesses communication skills during a plumbing inspection? A. Written exam on code provisions. B. Role-play scenarios with customer interactions. C. Multiple choice quizzes on regulations. D. Silent observation without feedback. 17. When developing plumbing training curriculum, which step ensures alignment with licensing standards? A. Mapping objectives to regulatory requirements. B. Prioritizing only instructor convenience. C. Removing legal compliance modules. D. Focusing on optional skills unrelated to plumbing. 18. A master plumber is mentoring an apprentice who makes repeated errors in soldering copper pipes. Which mentoring technique is most effective? A. Provide step-by-step demonstration and guided practice. B. Assign theoretical reading without supervision. C. Ignore errors to build independence. D. Rely solely on peer evaluation. 19. In evaluating an apprentice's skill, which method ensures valid results? A. Using unrelated general knowledge tests. B. Structured observation against performance standards. C. Asking for personal opinions on plumbing codes. D. Relying on unscored group discussions. 20. Which communication strategy promotes clarity when teaching complex plumbing layouts? A. Combining diagrams with verbal explanation. E. Explaining only with spoken words. C. Using technical jargon exclusively. D. Assigning reading without visual aids. 21. Which curriculum design principle ensures learning retention for plumbing apprentices? A. Sequencing topics from simple to complex. Teaching advanced topics before fundamentals. C. Excluding practical demonstrations. D. Using only abstract theories. 22. When assessing apprentices on safety compliance, the most effective evaluation tool is A. Observation of real or simulated tasks. B. Multiple choice quizzes only. C. Asking apprentices to write essays. D. Peer evaluations without instructor input. 23. A master plumber wants to integrate mentoring into a training plan. Which action best reflects this approach? A. Providing ongoing feedback and guidance. B. Assigning tasks without explanation. Avoiding direct contact to foster independence. D. Limiting opportunities for skill practice. 24. Which adult learning principle is demonstrated when apprentices are encouraged to share past job site experiences? A. Prior knowledge as a learning resource. B. Dependence on instructor authority. C. Exclusive reliance on memorization. D. Avoidance of peer discussion. 25. To ensure regulatory compliance in curriculum development, a master plumber must A. Include the latest plumbing code updates. B. Focus on outdated code references. C. Teach only historical plumbing methods. D. Remove all legal content. 26. Which evaluation method allows apprentices to demonstrate competency in pipe layout planning? A. Hands-on design project assessed with a rubric. B. Short answer written quiz. C. Multiple choice questions only. D. Peer group discussion without scoring. 27. In mentoring apprentices, which technique fosters self-directed learning? A. Encouraging goal setting and reflection. B. Delivering only instructor-centered lectures. C. Avoiding opportunities for independent tasks. D. Withholding feedback. 28. An effective communication strategy when teaching tool safety is A. Demonstrating tool use with verbal explanations. B. Relying on written manuals only. C. Avoiding live demonstrations. D. Allowing silent observation. 29. To promote problem-solving in apprentices, a curriculum should include A. Case studies on real-world plumbing issues. B. Memorization of code definitions only. C. Recitation of theoretical principles. D. Avoidance of scenario-based activities. 30. Which adult learning principle supports the use of hands-on plumbing labs? A. Experiential learning through practice. B. Rote memorization of technical terms. C. Passive absorption through lectures. D. Exclusive textbook study.